All right, team, welcome to Echo Flow Yoga. And bienvenidos a mi casa y sí, hola, hola. Welcome to my house here in Guatemala. Today's practice, and again, all my practices stem from what I'm needing. So I love that you come along on the journey with me. And also tuning in to when something is happening for me, that it's happening for so many people, and finding a way to give soothing or resourcing for what I can find sometimes challenging in my own body. And today I'm coming in with a pinch in my right lower back, almost in like the piriformis, quite low. And it really has been getting to me lately, especially with, and I don't know about you, but so many of us sit at computers all day. We sit behind, the wheel of our cars, whatever it might be. Just to be funny and to share a bit about my own self, I am in Hermetic school in esoteric studies. I like to call it witch school. But learning about all of the esoteric readings, and I sit for many, many hours a day in meditation, in stillness, and I try to be the good student by sitting up properly the whole time and not taking rest. And this has really, gotten to my back. And sitting at my computer producing music, which is something I'm really excited about. So whatever beautiful thing it might be that you are moving through that is maybe bringing some tension in your back line, this practice is for you today. And for those of you that are like, I don't have any lower back pain, beautiful. You could think of this as preventative care. And for you to have knowledge that's embodied for those moments that you do get that little bit of a pinch in the lower back. So that being said, let's start standing today. And I encourage you to be soft and slow with yourselves. Ground both of your feet into the earth. Hands alongside the body, relax the shoulders. Let's shut the eyes down, come into a bit of intention for our practice together today. So relax the muscles in the face, relax the shoulders. And very slowly inhale, stretch the arms up overhead, let the head tilt up, slight back bend, look up. Exhale, bring hands down through heart center, nice and slow. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come down. I like to have my thumb trace the top of my forehead all the way down my nose, my lips, my neck, down to my chest. Nice and grounding. Inhale, reach up. And exhale slowly down, maybe that self-massage coming through, being kind and gentle with ourselves. Let's take one last round. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Hands alongside the body, you can open the eyes. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, bring the fingers together, clasp the hands, big toes touching. Let your hips go to the left, hands to the right. So make sure you're not just pushing that hip out super far to the left. Let it be pretty static. Press your feet into the ground and really lengthen through the side body on the left side. You can look down towards the floor to the right or up towards the left, whatever feels good for your neck this morning, afternoon, or evening. Let's go back to center. Hips to the right, lean to the left. And again, we're not doing staggering changes here, meaning just be soft with yourself. Look up or down, whatever serves you. We get lower back pain a lot of times because maybe we're not listening to the precursors in our body. They're saying, hey, I need attention, I need attention. So here, even notice if you're causing any more discomfort, maybe come out of the pose a little bit. Inhale up. Exhale, slowly fold down, slight bend in the knees, let the head hang down. So lengthening the back line. And again, this could be really pinchy for you right now. If so, deeper bend in the knees and maybe bring a block or a bolster, a couch cushion in front of you, hands bringing the earth closer to you by having your hands on a bolster, a blanket, or a block. So we stay here for some time. So we let the fascia here release in the back line. I can already feel there's like that dull sensation in my right glute, but it's starting to release just a little. So really tune in. What is your body trying to tell you? What does it want more of? What does it want less of? Inhale, bend the knees deeply, come all the way back up, roll up. Hands alongside the body. So let's go ahead and step the right foot back behind you, nice and long, coming into a lunge. Reach the arms up, right leg behind you, left leg in front, left knee is bent. Bring the hands forward, set the hands down around the left foot and straighten the left leg. You can hop the right foot in just a bit, set the right heel down. Your right foot's turned out just a little bit and keep the hips square. So bring the left hip back. And again, if you need a bolster or a cushion, anything here can bring the ground closer to you, or you can fold in forehead towards the left shin. Sounding is all welcome. On the exhalations, you can sigh them out. Otherwise, inhales and exhales come through the nostrils. And slowly step forward, fold. Big bend in the knees, let the head hang. Maybe take a hold of opposite elbows. Can sway forward and back or side to side or both. Hands to the earth. Inhale, slowly roll up as you deep bend in the knees. Roll the upper body up and then stand with the legs, shoulders down, nice and tall. And that deep bend in the knees as we come up really releases the lower back. So if you're ever in yoga and you're coming back up and you have any kind of back line issues, deep bend in the knees to protect yourself. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, send the left foot back behind you, high lunge. Nice and long through the back leg. Deep bend in the right knee, let the shoulders relax. Inhale. Exhale, hands around the right foot. Straighten the right leg as you bring the left foot in. Set the left heel down. Square the hips by pulling the right hip back. And again, stay on the fingertips or your prop, or slowly fold down towards the right shin. Peel the chest up, come to forward fold. Fold in, and this time bring hands to the lower back, make a little fist back here, and bring the fist back behind you. So, I can feel that in my deltoids, the upper shoulders. So if it's really tight for you, maybe the elbows need to be bent, the fist closer to your back. It's just where you are in your body. So do what feels best for you. Hands to the earth. Inhale, deep bend in the knees. Slowly roll up on exhale. Standing up, hands alongside the body. Take a moment to ground down through the feet in stillness. Bring the big toes together. Bend the right knee back behind you. Reach back with the right hand to the inside of the right foot or outside, whatever feels best for your shoulder. Pull in. The left hand can also go back behind you and pull the right foot in towards the glute. And you'll feel this stretch in the quad. Stand up nice and tall. Really ground through the left standing foot. Everything is connected. So sometimes when there is less length in the front side of the body, it could begin to pinch the backside, meaning we could begin to kind of curl in on each other. So if we lengthen the front line, sometimes that pinch in the back actually will get shortened and be less and not be so aggravating for our back line. So everything is connected. So really tuning into the subtleties of your body again. If there's ever tension or contraction, how can we work with the opposites in the body to find balance? Bring the right foot down. Bend the left knee back behind you. Reach back. Pull the left foot in towards the glute. And again, stand up nice and strong through the right foot. Nice and long through the spine. So you want to make sure you're not like folding in on yourselves or trying to do a back bend. We're nice and straight. Keep integrity of your form. And tune in. Is there anything releasing, lengthening, contracting? Little micro changes can help you balance. Let's go in the opposite direction. Left knee to the chest. Ooh. If you fall out, you come back in. Pull the left knee in nice and tight. Standing up tall. And then cross the left foot over the right. Bend the knees and slowly fold down. So we're in like a little curtsy here. And you might wiggle around a little bit. I like to stay on my fingertips and wiggle my hips around just a little bit to see if there's any nooks and crannies that need a little bit of spaciousness. And I can feel this. So for me, because I have the pinch in the right side, on this one, we're getting more length into the right side. So this is really going diagonally right into the joint here. And it's just lengthening my IT band. It's getting into the glute med. And even if I walk my fingers to the left a little bit, I can get a nice long stretch to the right side of the body. So I really encourage you to explore. Come back to center. Uncross the ankles, deep bend in the knees. Come all the way up to standing. Good work. Let's pull the right knee into the chest. Stand up nice and tall. And you can see I'm dorsiflexing the right toes towards the right shin. So this can be helpful as well for the right knee, just in case there's any extra tightness along the right shin. Set the right foot down outside the left foot. Bend the knees and slowly fold down. Come onto the fingertips. So now we're getting into that left hip. Fingertips down. Let the head fall towards the right shin. And if you want to walk the fingers over to the right a little bit, like I did before, fingertips press down, left foot presses in, and you could find nice length through the entire left side of the body. And come back to center. Uncross the feet. Fold in, hands to the lower back. Make that fist once more. Press the fist up towards the ceiling. Bend into the knees, forehead towards the shin. And slowly let go. Rolling all the way down to a seat. Sit down on your bum. Stretch the feet out in front of you. Coming into a forward fold. Again, if you have lower back pain, I really encourage you to bend the knees, place some blankets, some bolsters, some pillows, especially if it's a very sharp pain. That way you're not going in so deeply. I don't have props today, so I'm going to be very careful with myself. Let's take an inhale, peel the chest up. Exhale, slowly folding down. I'm going to bring my forearms to my shins just to press a little bit in here. Keep my upper body lifted. But do your best to keep your spine straight. Try not to round. Even more than try, don't do it. Straighten the spine. And peel the chest up. Going to bend the right knee. Place the right foot to the outside of the left knee. Hug the right knee in with the left elbow crease and turn back towards the right. And back through center. Stretch the right leg long, bend the left knee, bring the left foot to the outside of the right knee, hug the left knee in with the right elbow crease, turn towards the left. Left fingertips back behind you. Back through center. Stretch both legs out in front of you and slowly come all the way down onto the back. Pull the knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. Get the lower back a little massage. Set the feet down. Let them be hip width distance apart, so it's important that there's space between them. And you're going to drop the knees to the right. Take the arms in goalpost arms and look towards your left. So we're getting nice and open through the front line of the body now. Stillness and silence, so just let go, surrender here. Let the muscles kind of loosen their grips on the bones. I always, in my mind, have this idea when I'm feeling tense that my muscles are being like codependent with my bones. And they're like, meh. They're just grabbing on. So just imagine your muscles as little children grabbing onto the bones, which are the parents. And then they're becoming more sovereign. They're just loosening, they're trusting, they're letting go, they're being more independent. Let's come back through center. Drop the knees to the left, look to the right. Back through center, knees into the chest. Rocking from side to side. Stretch the right leg long. Keep the left knee in towards the chest, just as we did when we were standing. Pull the left knee in. You're going to feel the right groin lengthen here. And again, we're just doing our best as we all have different bodies and giving different options, because if your back line is feeling tight, then this is generally a sign that somewhere in the body there's an imbalance that's pinching at the lower back to contract. So if we begin to loosen the other planes in the physical body, the desire is that the back line begins to have more spaciousness. Take a hold of the bottom of the left foot with the outside of the left foot and the left hand. Right hand to the right hip, and we're just coming into half happy baby. Do your best to keep the right hip grounded, left knee towards the ground. Really getting into the groin here. Let's go for the other side. Left leg gets nice and long. Pull the right knee in. Hold it nice and tight here. Straighten through the left leg. And I even pull it to the outside of my right rib cage just a little bit, the right knee. More spaciousness. Take a hold of the outside of the right foot. Pull the right knee down. Press the left hand into the left hip, grounding. And slowly bring both knees into the chest. And let's lengthen the legs up towards the ceiling. Now for some of us, this is going to be really challenging. Your knees might be super bent. You can bring a bolster, a pillow, a block underneath the seat, and you could still keep the knees somewhat bent. If you can straighten the legs, go for it. You can also place your hands on your stomach or alongside the body, and we're just letting gravity do some work here. Inversions at the end of practice are beautiful for contemplation and surrender. If you have shoulder stand or headstand in your practice, want to do this as an inversion, I invite you, but I will not demo it here today. And we're just letting that energy in the feet come back down into the body. You could take some ankle rolls here if you'd like. Our ankles, our hands sometimes don't get enough love. Move in the opposite direction. Such wonderful little creatures, these feet. They have like a whole world of their own. Sometimes I pretend like I'm waiting in the sky when I practice underneath the blue sky. All right, let's lengthen the legs out. Come into a mini Shavasana. We're not here for long, and I do encourage you, if you'd like to stay longer, just pause the video, stay as long as you need. Feel the earth beneath you, the solidity holding you. If you have a block, it's beautiful to put underneath the sacrum to lift the hips, to release any more pain that you might have or tension. So if you have that, go for it. Can stay there for quite some time, lengthening the legs out and even lengthening the arms up overhead if you'd like. And I'm going to do a little shake, sounding. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And let it fall out. Anytime there is imbalances in the body, can almost guarantee that your body was whispering to you before there was pain. So we have to become so aware, so conscious of our body as this like very fragile but strong tool. When does it need water? When does it need sleep? When does it need sitting and lying and resting? When does it need energetic, dynamic, explosive movement and dance? We become great pioneers of our own bodies when we slow down and tune in. Stay here for as long as you'd like, or stretch the arms up overhead, a little wiggle, rolling onto the right or left side. Bend the knees, use your tricep as a pillow, come into fetal position. And slowly come up to a seat. Let's take a moment just to shut the eyes down. So any areas that might need a little love, you can place your hand there. I'm going to place my palm on my right hip and my left hand on my heart. So areas of the body that might need a little tender love and care today, tonight. Take a deep breath in, deep sigh out. And this mantra internal, you can say it or not, you could feel it or not, but my mantra when I'm caring for my body, when I can feel there's imbalances, is I'm here, I'm listening. What is it that you would like me to know? What is it that you would like me to let go of? How can I serve you best today? Through my breath, through my mind, through my heart. You are important to me. I will do better each day. Hands to heart center, bowing head to heart. And we say namaste. Namaste, global family. Thank you for being here. You can find me in all of the places down below. And if you are looking to work together independently, on my website at echoflowyoga.com, you can find my offerings, my retreats, my trainings, my online school. And no matter where you're at in the world and what you choose to do, I wish for you just grace and ease on your journey to healing and caring for your mind, body, and spirit. Much love.